without a healthy layer of topsoil, the farm becomes very delicate. The crops become delicate without deep roots and topsoil to hold rainwater. It's very easy to have runoff issues, right? And that's what ends up happening to all of these farms eventually. It's a hailstorm, it's a bad rainstorm, it's a flood, and the farm can't withstand nature's wrath because it doesn't have strong topsoil. And then you essentially run off the whole thing, and the land desertifies. And at that point, it's over, right? That's when it's going to take, you mentioned several, decades to revive that land. But as Matt said, if you bring in the presence of ruminant animals onto that land, you'll accelerate that process. I believe he said to 7 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, and it's not just, correct me if I'm wrong, Justin, it's not just like the soil. It's like you said, like the bacteria that live there, and then it's like the worms, and then it's like the roots, and then it's like the moss that grows, and it's a combination of all those things. It's not just, it's just the soil itself. It's a combination of all those things.
Yeah, it's what the topsoil holds, which is billions and billions of microbes that feed those roots, right? And they were fed by the ruminant animals that manured there, and their saliva and their hooves trample it and basically create that beautiful miracle grow for the land to revive itself. And the best part about that whole process is lush land doesn't reflect light, so it cools, right? But when that runoff happens and it desertifies, now all of the sunlight is being reflected and it's heating, right? So the sun is naturally going to heat our atmosphere if we do not have grassland ground cover. So it's a double whammy. It's not just, oh, the cows fart and like we burn fossil fuels. No, the land is desertifying and giving off and creating more heat that way. So we have to revive the grasslands and the ground cover so that not only we stop reflecting this heat, but the rain cycle can continue, right? If you got no rain, you got a desert. This is like layer over layer over layer of just heat that's piling onto the planet.